Hey guys, Kynseed here. Welcome back. We are starting today off with day 8. Odds are you have quite a bit of tasks to do, so we're going to go ahead and run through all these. So feed the pigs, fill the trough, and collect honey. So I've got my quick pig following me around. We're just going to throw him a carrot, fill up the water. Come down here. It was completely empty. Bacon. You're gonna have to fumble around with the pigs to get them to eat. Alright, cool. Feed 3 pigs, finished. Bacon, you can go back home. Alright, now we're going to collect some honey, just like it says. I actually already have some honey, but I guess we're going to get some more. See what I'm talking about? Bottles. 3 milks, and I'll have 2 honeys available. Alright, collected some honey. Now we need to go to help Uncle Bill. Uncle Bill is sick. He needs us to go pick him up some medicine. By now, you should be getting pretty decent at the whole fishing thing. My line is actually overshooting now, so I'm having to, instead of aiming way over, I'm having to aim under the fish. Yeah, and see, I'm able to like snag these guys all the way across the pond now. Probably not all the way, quite, almost. But your fishing should be getting a lot better. I've been fishing off and on in between everything. I've got about 40 fish or so to sell. I'm just kind of holding on to them for now. No biggie. I've got plenty of coins. But we're going to go help his sickness out. And then we are going to go check on the mines. The mine should be up today. It has officially been 3 days since we mined the tin. So the tin should be up. Go ahead and just grab these eggs like always. And then we're going to talk. Oh, actually, it's you. He's normally inside. I guess he is just walking outside to look for some stuff. So he wants us to get some Kokudu and Bloodfew. You can find Kokudu and Kokuwood and Bloodfew. Proverbs should help you locate some. Kokudu can be found with blue flowers around a tree stump. Alright, so it's telling us we're in the right level because there actually is Kokudu like available in this area. It's just really abundant in the woods. So I guess we'll just go ahead and run straight to the Koku Woods and we'll go ahead and knock this out. When we come back, we'll double check. So this right here is primrose. It grows next to trees. If you're planning on being like an apothecary or doing some of the brewing stuff in the tavern later, you are going to want to pick any and everything. You're going to want the dandelions. You're going to want the primrose. Anything that you can pick, you're going to want it. So we're going to go north to the Koku Woods. I think this is right. Alright, perfect. So this is the Koku Wood. Obviously, we do not have a map yet. So my number one tip is always when you enter an area, find the map. So this map is a little tricky. I want to go slow. So we're going to come up. We're not going to go right yet. We're going to come up. We're going to go right. We're going to go up through here. And this is pretty much going to wrap us around and back down. And then there's going to be a little hidden pathway that goes down here to what sort of looks like a sacrifice stone. And this will be one. Now there's 3 more to find, and they're relatively close to one another. So now we're going to go... That was a proverb to tell us about thyme. Here's more primrose. Go back up. Here is the standing stone, the teleport stone. And then we're going to go up left from here. And at the top left up here, there will be the other stone. Right next to this little beautiful pond. There's 2 more. They're actually very close to one another. We can go down from here. And as you can see, this stone is wrapped in here, hidden. So this is the main road that actually comes up. If you follow the Cuckoo road straight up and you just wrap around through here, you can grab this stone. Or you can just follow the route that I'm doing. And the other stone is off over here to the left. Boom. Area mapped. So this is the Cuckoo Wood. Alright. So you've got 1 house back here, 1 house here, and everything else is just free game and woods. So we're looking for Cuckoo and thyme. So we're looking for tree stumps. There's tons of proverbs all over the ground. And remember, the proverbs are just giving you hints about where you can find certain items and stuff like that. But we're just going to ride around and look for some Cuckoo and Bloodfew. Here's Bloodfew right here. So this is what Bloodfew looks like. Actually pretty common. It is very common. I find it quite often. It's bright red too. You really can't miss it. If you are in a tiring rush, put some basil on your brush. So basically that's just telling you that basil restores stamina. If you read these things and decipher them, it'll kind of tell you what certain things do. I wish I could bag that butterfly, but I don't have enough jars. See what I'm talking about? You need the jars. But we're just going to keep riding around until we find some Cuckoo. It is going to be next to a tree stump. I'm just browsing for a tree stump right now. Right here. Perfect. Alright. So if you look on your map, you know, this tree stump isn't going to move. Whether or not this is spawned in for the day, I don't know. But you see, when you take it, it's going to stay here. So for quick Cuckoo, once you get the map, just come right over here, right below the Stonehenge area, and there's one right here. So that'll be that. Feel free to run around and look for more. You can never have too much stuff. I'm just gonna do one big loop. Here's some more Bloodfew, and once again the Bloodfew is here. So if you get good at memorizing, here's another one right here. So on the map, right here above this pond. If you get good at memorizing where things are, and you go the apothecary route, you could get really good at going out and mass collecting your stuff and then going back. But now I have to go back to Lemmy. I could just walk back, but I've been collecting so many apples, I'm going to utilize the travel system. There's no negative effect to traveling except that it's instantaneous. You just have to have a lot of apples. That's why anytime there is a market day, I sell a bunch of apples. And then we're going to come up, and boom, here we are. I haven't met you yet. Hello. Hello, Lucy. And then we'll just talk to him. And we got it. Abdomen. Now, there's really nothing in here that you want to be buying every day. There's just dyes and different types of medicines and stuff for when you go adventuring later. But as always, the one thing I do recommend is we're going to make our way over to... We're going to make our way... Is this Jed or Ned? Okay. We're going to make our way to the blacksmith. And we're going to buy their 10 today. It's all RNG. Sometimes they have 10 of them in here. Sometimes they have 5. Sometimes they have none. Sometimes they have 1. It's just RNG. Just stop by every day and pick it up. But it's been 3 days. Let's go into the mines. And now we have our handy dandy lantern. So the cool thing about the lantern is once we turn it on, we can go back to the pickaxe and you can actually wave it around to where you want to look at. It might still be gone. Alright, so 3 days. It's 3 days for 10 ore. I'm going to do a guide for 10 ore and copper ore, but it's 3 days. So we last came in here on the 5th. So you mine the 5th, nothing on the 6th, nothing on the 7th, come back the 3rd day. and you can mine again. Okay, so you really, especially if you plan on becoming a blacksmith, you need to be mining every 3 days during this intro. You're gonna want all this stuff. You can never have too much ore. And then while you're in here, go ahead and grab these shrooms. Can never have too much ore. No, 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 no. And that'll be that. Where's this take us? To the cow patty? Cow pat farm? Yeah, it takes us to the cow pat farm. Haven't found it yet. I'm not gonna come here. But so we mined this up, and now we've got to go back to the farm for Uncle Bill. So that to me means, okay, let's go back, see Uncle Bill, and go to the green key mine, which we opened via the horrific death of Truffles. So we're gonna go in here to the green key mine, and your light will stay on. I don't know if it would bother you or not, but your light will stay on, so you can just click it again and then turn it off. Alright, so here we go, running back to Uncle Bill. I don't know if I jumped onto this or not. I might not have. Okay, so I didn't water my crops today. Let me go ahead and just grab Uncle Bill his medicine. If you talk to him again, he's talking about getting over sickness. You're gonna have to gift it to him. So gift it to him. He loves us. Farewell. And he's not going to tell you anything else. So that'll be the end of today, essentially. You should have no more tasks. But don't forget, water your crops. Gonna want to do this every day. Alright, perfect, perfect, perfect. Our apples are up, and since we've been donating to the goddess every day via our donation box right outside of our house, we are lucky enough to not have any. And you see how all of the things we're getting are 3? If you're not donating, either they're all going to be rotten or they're only going to be 1 star. So we're getting, 3-star apples, which is, phenomenal. So that's good just for selling later on. Blah, 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 blah. Easy day. We're just running through the motions here. We're gonna come down, scoop our poop, go drop our poop on our crops. So this one is not fertilized. Here's this one. There's this one. There's that one. Alright, and I think there's one more thing to poop. We're fertilizing today. Alright, and then you see it's kind of getting nighttime. So today, I feel like I've moved pretty quick. Today, you're not going to have a lot of time on the back end here. So I would just go fishing if you can. For the little amount of time you have left, and that's going to lead us straight into day 9. Go fishing. And then coming up, we have tomorrow's a regular day. I think it's the milk delivery, and then we have the goods again. So in 2 days, we'll have the goods, and we can mine the mines again on day 11. So 2 days on the 11th day. So on day 11, we're going to be mining and going to the pig races and racing Bearded Wonder. And we're going to see how fast he actually is. So that'll be that. I'm going to go ahead and cut this here. Don't forget to collect all your apples. And then go ahead and slide on over and grab your fishies. So you can tell you're just getting better at fishing as it goes along. So you're going to have to adjust how you fish as you level up your fishing. Because in the beginning, I know we were all overshooting, but now it's like if I don't aim in front of it, then, I'm super, see what I mean? You're just super hardcore overshooting. Which is good, it just means it's easier, but you're going to have to adjust, where you're aiming over time. And my character should be passing out any second now. I'm just going to try to snag these last couple fish. Too far. Too far. Prime. Too far. See, before we couldn't even reach this far. I'm sorry if this is painful. I'm trying to adjust to my new fishing skill. What does that tell you? That tells you that I've been fishing. So we're up to, I'm bad at math, but we have a decent amount of fish. So that'll be it for the day. I'll start the next video soon. Good luck finishing out your day. Go catch you some fish. And we've got a lot coming up the next couple days. And we're almost, well, we're at the halfway point through the introductory season. So, you know, make the most of it. We're going to want to come out of here with a lot of coin so we can jump right on into running our business as a blacksmith and or whichever business you're planning on running. I'll see you guys on the other side. Peace.